Hi, Emily.
5. Oh, hi.
No, Emily, hello, not
uh,
five.
I thought we were just still counting. Sorry, I love counting. How are you today?
I'm good, I'm good. Definitely not tired. Definitely not tired.
Definitely not tired. Hopefully not sick.
Yeah. Emily's been a bit sick lately.
No, I was. I've been a little bit under the weather, we might say. I have a
What?
sore throat. Yeah, I mean, everybody's under the weather technically, but under the weather means sick, and I have been quite under the weather. I think I have picked up yet another illness from the legion of children that I teach every single day
Wonderful.
because they love sneezing in your face. That's what they like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the downsides of working with children is
Oh
you
yeah.
pick up every single thing they carry.
Yes. Speaking of carrying diseases,
Wonderful.
have you? Sorry, it's a great way to segue into the topic of the day, which is there is a new virus, a new potential epidemic slash pandemic. Have you heard about this in the news, Anna?
What? No,
What?
no, Emily, that was 6 years ago.
Yes, for those of you who have been traumatized enough by coronavirus 6 years ago, we are now being attacked. We're under attack. No, I'm just kidding. There is now potential threat of a new virus called the hantavirus. Have you heard about it?
The no.
Or I don't know if it's hantavirus or hantavirus. It's
Hanta, hanta,
HANTAVIRUS. Hanta.
hanta,
Hanta.
hanta.
But yes, it is the new. It's a rodent-based virus. It's not like the bat that originally
Oh,
started
it's the
off
the the Black Death, like the plague.
like the
That's nice.
plague, the modern plague. Although I suppose the plague was modern for the people that were experiencing it at the time.
Yeah.
But yes, this is the new one. Um, do you know where it started? Do you know anything about this at all, or is this completely new for you?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really read the news that much, but I did see a meme about a ship, so I'm guessing it's spreading on a ship or something.
Oh yeah, baby. It started on a cruise ship, and it is like it has really sort of instilled my or reinvigorated my fear of cruise ships. Like I
Mm.
love boats. I'm a big boat fan. Huge boat fan. Love a good ferry, right? If I get the opportunity to go on one. However, I've never been on a cruise, and this is exactly the reason why. They are a melting pot of bacteria and diseases, and
Mm.
that's just how I feel about cruises. I would like to go on one in the future, but I would want everybody to be disinfected every minute of every day. So it's not going to be a fun experience for me. But have you ever been on a cruise, Anna?
Well, it really depends on what we call a cruise. There's like Mediterranean cruises, or I think there's also like a Disney cruise or something. Like those types of we go on a week-long cruise. No,
Mm.
I've never been. I've been on what I thought was a cruise, but I've since learned is more of a ferry. Is
Mm.
I've been to the Turku Stockholm cruise, so from Finland to Sweden, but
Ah,
that's not
yes.
really a cruise if you compare it to like the Mediterranean ones.
Have you ever heard of carnival cruises in the US? It's like a
Carnival cruise.
holiday package. Yeah, yeah. It's like a type of cruise where there's loads and loads of different entertainment options, um, and probably also gambling and drinking. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this. These things are very popular and they are horrifying to me. I watched a documentary recently called Poop Cruise. Have you seen Poop Cruise, Anna?
No, we come back to you and poop again. Sorry.
Ah, yes, the topic has returned to my favorite discussion, Poop Cruise. No, it's
No,
it's
I've never
horrible.
heard.
truly awful. It is about a carnival cruise where the electricity stopped working, or like the engine, there was a fault in the engine, and everybody had to rely on their basic survival instinct because nothing on the cruise was working. I'm not going to go into loads of detail about the kind of things that they have to do because you can just go on Netflix and watch Poop Cruise for yourself. But I'll tell you, it has, once again, that was like the first evidence for why going on a cruise is a terrible idea. This situation with hantavirus has really made me feel so much worse about the idea of cruises. But that's beyond the point, you know? The carnival cruises, all of these things are neither here nor there. The passengers of these cruises are now, as they are infected, they are being isolated again. They're in quarantine.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's happening again.
It's like really, it's not just like, oh, there's this virus going on. It's actually like actively people are trying not to spread it.
Exactly. So we had a bit of a situation here in Spain where the cruise ship had to dock somewhere, which just means that it had to stop at a port in, like, anywhere, because it was looking for somewhere to go, and it was closest to the Canary Islands. And originally, it seems that people or the government in the Canary Islands was incredibly reticent to let these people into their land, you know, onto their land, I should say.
Reticent?
Yeah, like reluctant, like they didn't want to do it at all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because maybe they didn't have the facilities to, you know, quarantine them and keep them away from everybody else. But also, nobody wants to be the first country to face the new virus, you know, if there is going to be an outbreak.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So originally they said no, but I'm pretty sure that they eventually agreed to it because I think that the cruise ship has docked in Tenerife. I hope you're enjoying your holidays, British people. But no, I mean, I think it's a very different scenario to coronavirus. This hantavirus thing, I don't want to speak from a medical perspective because I don't know loads and loads about it, but I believe that the reason that everybody on the cruise ship got infected is because they have close and consistent contact with each other. So as a result of that, they've all gotten infected. It's not one of those, oh, you cough in a room and then everybody gets sick. It's like, you gotta be kissing, hugging, sharing toilets with these people, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
However,
also obviously the coronavirus started in China, and it's so densely populated, and it started in a city. Like this is a cruise ship, so it's easier to contain it in the beginning, I guess.
Exactly. So I do think that there has been a lot of effort in that sense. And I mean, if you're taking your news from two random English teachers on the internet, then you're already looking in the wrong place. But I think that maybe for the time being, we don't really need to worry about the threat level. However, it is true that the mortality rate of this virus is much higher than the coronavirus, which I think had a 1% mortality rate. This one is higher, it's 40%.
Yeah, but it's just because there's such a low number of cases, and like the people that go on those Mediterranean cruises are like elderly people anyway, so.
Oh, you think it's because they're all old, Anna? Oh yeah. This is the new group of people that Anna hates this week. It's old people.
Stop. It's you and poop and me and hatred towards random groups of people.
Exactly. It wouldn't be the English learning podcast with Anna and Emily if it weren't poop discussion or hate and discrimination.
Random hate speech segment.
Of course. But yeah, I mean, ever since COVID, do you think that we have learned our lesson about keeping ourselves safe from things like this?
No.
Why not?
I don't see no different. I think humans
What was that?
Ten,
I don't see no difference.
I
It's
don't
very nice.
see no difference.
You sounded like a cowboy.
No, I don't see a difference. At least a large difference in people's behavior. I think humans tend to repeat every mistake they ever do, so.
Yeah, that is true. I think that we are in the habit of repeating history. However,
One
I
thing.
didn't think it would be so soon since the last time
No,
that we're doing it
exactly.
again.
One thing I've noticed is that a lot of public spaces like restaurants, bars now always have a lot of what's it called in English? Hand disinfectant? Like
Oh
the
yeah, hand sanitizer. That's the
yeah,
name
hand
of this one.
sanitizer.
Hmm.
Like that's become, I mean, obviously they had it before COVID as well, but I don't think it was like every bar counter, every restaurant has like the bottle of hand sanitizer, but now that's very much, at least here in Finland, that's the basic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I agree. I see it everywhere now, which is good, I suppose. But something that I also see, I think something that has, for some people, integrated into society is the use of masks when you're sick. I've definitely seen a lot of people doing this here in Spain. When before they didn't do that, now they did. But it's really funny because in the news they said that they said something. It was I saw this on TikTok, so I can't speak to its veracity. But I
yeah.
saw it, it was so stupid. Somebody said that the case or the infected people, when you see them out in public, they will be wearing a specific mask, which is the FP2 mask. And I thought, well, there's so many people on the street wearing these masks. That's a terrible thing to say on the news, because you're just going to walk around this, even if you're in like a completely different city, and be like, oh, you're wearing a mask. You have the hantavirus, and I am going to run away
Yeah.
from you screaming. I just thought it
Oh
was a
my
very
god.
strange thing to say. Like, wouldn't you quarantine them? You don't need to worry about where they are in public because they're going to be in hospital. It's very strange.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that I hate that. Like, I mean, of course, the news are the news, but I hate when they try to purposefully like make people afraid. You know, to
Yeah,
kind of bring up these, oh, these people, you can tell them apart when they have the virus. Like, no,
yeah,
just
yeah.
let's
It's
calm
not
down.
nice. I think we have to be really careful that we don't do what we did 6 years ago, which is judge each other for the decisions that we make regarding these viruses as well. The only thing that you can do is look after yourself. And if it is, I think it is your decision if you want to stay at home, protect yourself, wear 10 masks at the same time, and hand sanitize your eyes. You know, you can do all of these different things. But I think that we made a mistake many years ago of all being incredibly judgmental of each other. And I think that this time, if we are going to face a similar scenario, I think we could all stand to be a bit more accepting and realize that the true risk, you can't put that risk or the blame for that risk on other people, because it is a virus. It is the virus's fault that you have the virus. It's not because
Yeah.
I opened your eyelids and coughed right into your eye like that, you know?
No, exactly. And I also think that, you know, of course, look after yourself. Listen to just wherever you are in the world, like, listen to the official guidelines. If this thing does become more widespread, just your local health authorities will let you know how you need to act. Like, if you're told, oh, you need to stay in quarantine, you stay in that quarantine, but after that, it's like your decision how you want to shield yourself, I guess,
Exactly.
from everything.
Exactly. And I think, well, that is it really. We're sounding a bit dire right now. We're sounding a bit sad and a bit scared. But really, I think that we will be okay this time. And let's hope that a month from now, we're not looking back at this episode and thinking, oh, what freedom did Emily and Anna have back then?
Yeah,
What an
yeah.
amazing time.
Also, just to let everybody know, we are recording this episode on the Wednesday before the Monday when it comes out, so hopefully the world hasn't burned in this half a week that we have left.
That would be so awful, wouldn't it? That we record this on the the Wednesday prior, and then finally when it comes out, 5 days later the world has collapsed. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, same.
Fingers crossed. But thank you for coming and talking to me about it today, Anna. I appreciate it, and I hope nobody is too worried about it at home, and that hopefully we've made you feel better, maybe? I don't know, we're not doctors.
Yeah, we don't really. Do we have a... You can go and watch the poop documentary that Emily talked about. That
Poop cruise. Yes, absolutely. And let me know, what did you think about Poop Cruise in the comments? Or leave a comment that says, can Emily stop talking about poop, please? It's very strange.
All right, thank
guys.
you. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Emily, for bringing up this wonderful topic.
Yay, thank you. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week.
See you. Bye.
Bye.